Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Bold Speed Gamer back again with another Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. First I'd like to apologize for my lack of uploads. I've been really busy at my house lately. I've also been working on another project, my top 10 favorite Pokemon. I have everything ready for that. All I have to do left is narrate it. So anyway, this battle that I have here is a battle against a fellow league member. What I have is on Facebook. I'm part of a Facebook group, and I'm a member of they have a Pokemon league there. I'm an Elite 4 member of that league. And this is a battle against a gym leader, and I figured he would start off with his Jellicent, and that's why I start off with my Gastrodon. Also, if you want to join the league, I can send you, or you can send me a request, or you can, send me a message on Facebook or on YouTube, and I will tell the leader so he can invite you. Also, if you go and like my Facebook page, I upload pretty much a Pokemon Showdown battle there every day, so you can watch my Pokemon Showdown matches, because those are easy for me to do. They are not narrated. So I basically but those I can basically just do and upload, and it's very easy for me. These are a little bit harder to do because I have to edit them and stuff. But anyway, so I'm basically just stalling with my Jellicent, and I'm really able to stall because instead of him going for Toxic on something, he actually is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is going to burn me, but since Will-O-Wisp doesn't rack up, it's going to have a hard time because of Gastrodon's high HP and high special defense stat. Also, for the whole league thing, you are allowed to, have, as part of the league, you are allowed to have one Pokemon that is not a same type, but I decided to go with a all-ground type team anyway, and his other Pokemon is a Hitmontop because he needed a Rapid Spinner. I do not have a Rapid Spinner, but I really have no fear of Stealth Rocks, actually, because I'm ground type. So I was waiting for this. I've kind of not been keeping track of the battle, but I've been biding my time with this because I knew as soon as my taunt wore off, he would go for a taunt again, so I decided that would be my free switch into Garchomp. And because most of his Pokemon are specially defensive and not physically defensive, I'm going to be able to wreck his team with Outrage. And as you can see, I'm almost able to one-hit KO the Golurk with an Intimidate, which is amazing. So he goes into a Chandelure, and I don't want to hurt myself in confusion. This Garchomp is my key to victory, because it's gonna be the thing that's able to sweep his team. He goes for a Shadow Ball, and I take it, and I knew here he was gonna switch, so I took this opportunity to go for a Stealth Rocks on the switch. Fortunately, he switches into the Hitmontop, and so I'm gonna go for the Lava Plume to try to get the burn, try to burn the Hitmontop. He ends up going for the Toxic, and then I go for the Lava Plume, hoping for the burn, and nope, don't quite get it, but I do get a very lucky critical hit, and I'm almost able to take down this Hitmontop. Now here, he's going to predict me to go for a, Roar, or he's going to use Rapid Spin, I'm sorry, and I'm going to go for a Roar to, pull out his Spirit Tomb. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was the new X and Y news released on E3. For those of you who don't know, they released the official new Fairy type. I'm sort of waiting to see how it plays out. The name's kind of weak, in my opinion, but I think the typing itself is solid. I don't have any big opposition to it. Also, they released 2 new Pokemon, a Dragon and Flying thing that was sort of like Sound. So, yep, there is no Sound type, otherwise that probably would have been Sound type. That would have been my guess, and they would have also released it at E3. And they have a new Bug type Pokemon, which is probably the Butterfree, Beautifly sort of thing. So, and finally, they have this I can't remember its name. It's some Pokemon thing, but it's basically like, Nintendogs, where you pet your Pokemon, and you sort of bond with them. While I think it has a good, it's not really part of the battling itself, but it does bring a new element to the game for those of us who want to do that. And then, as you can see there, I again took my opportunity to go out into Garchomp and start taking out members of his team, and I'm pretty much just destroying his team, though, with Garchomp getting back to the battle. Now here, I go out and I finally get out my Sandstorm, which is going to be really good for me. It's going to be a big part of helping me win, so, and I don't really need this Hippowdon for anything else. So I'm just going to leave it in here and let it die so I can get a clean switch into my Gastrodon. Now here I'm predicting him to go into the Jellicent, so I'm going to use this opportunity to get some of my HP back, and I'm back up to full health. Jellicent gets some Sandstorm buffeting. This is where I get like really long turns, like single turns themselves, is I use Toxic here, so he's getting Sandstorm damage, we're both getting stat damage, and we both have leftovers recovery. So the in-turn effects are really starting to rack up here. So it leaves me a little bit room to talk about the X and Y news. I actually like the two new Pokemon that they released. The Fairy type, it was pretty expected, because a lot of people were saying it was coming. And the Pokemon bonding thing, whatever you want to call it, it's there. I don't know that I would really do it, but I will try it out and see what I think of it. It might have potential for just something if you want to do something on the side, not battling. So, yep, that has the potential for that. And now he switches out of his Jellicent. And I predicted that and went for a Surf, even though Surf was really the only thing I could do. And so his Gengar gets taken out. Also, I think he wanted to get a free switch into his Chandelure, as he does right here, and goes for a Energy Ball, which at this range is going to take me out pretty safely. I might have been able to live it if I was higher, but maybe not even then. I have taken Energy Balls before, but this is from a Chandelure. So here I'm going to go into my Garchomp and just Outrage to victory. There's not much you can do at this point to stop me. So that's pretty much it. And I'm cleaning up with Outrage. And so Garchomp was a big member of my team, so I'm definitely keeping him in here. So yeah, if you do want to if you actually do end up wanting to join the thing itself, just post in the comment section below, or send me a message on Facebook. Be sure to like my Facebook page. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe to the video. Because I have actually been getting a few more subscribers lately. So yeah, I'd really like to thank you for that. Now, for my question of the day is, what are your thoughts on the new X and Y news? You can go to Serebii.com, and it sort of tells you what's there. So, yep, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.